probably, hands down, one of the most successful and the greatest government agents that ever lived in history. Let me break that shit down. You want to hear the truth? Let me break it down. You got to understand the policy. You got to understand what's going on. Nobody knew who Farrakhan was. Jesse Jackson announces that he's running for president in 83, 84. He goes into the primary, and somewhere during that summer, Farrakhan does the gutter religion remark. Thus, they have a reason to air him on public TV because Farrakhan was associated with Jesse Jackson in the Chicago politics. Then we get to know who Farrakhan is, and then there's another thing about it. It cost at that time, back in 1985, a minimum of $25,000 to rent out the Madison Square Garden. It's no, we'll pay you after it's over. You're not getting paid on the do. You got to rent out in advance, months in advance, maybe years in advance, maybe about a year in advance to get that venue because you got to line it up with basketball shows, you see what I'm saying, and different arenas. Where did he get the money if he's an unknown group struggling? Where did he get the money to start renting out Madison Square Garden? Every place that he went was big venues. He started, how do you get the money? You don't have a hit record out. You don't have no promoters and producers. You can't sell enough bean pies because the thing about in the newspaper, because at this particular time they're obscure. Nobody knows who they are. Even after the gutter religion remark, people didn't know who they were. How do you get money to start renting out the Madison Square Garden and all these other venues? That's a minimum of $25,000 and different things like that. See what I'm saying? How do you get the money to do that? Now that somebody's financing you. Here come the other part. This is what I realized about other speakers that's not a part of the government. Anybody that is not owned and operated by the government cannot get commercial air and national airtime. It's virtually impossible. It can't be done. It is controlled, and anybody that you ever see that's on national TV, they are put there, you understand what I'm saying, under the behest of the Illuminati United States government. They are allowed to be on there. I'm telling you what I know. We take things for granted. We just think that, that anybody on the TV, you cannot get on national, commercial, and international airtime on the TV, not unless you are sanctioned. So my point here is, they brought him to us. He's an invention of them. He's been a government agent the whole time. You see what I'm saying? They say, he's on Meet the Press, 60 Minutes, Primetime Live. He's on every major network, being interviewed by the top people. You understand what I'm saying? It can't happen. They never interviewed Elijah Muhammad, and you never saw Elijah Muhammad on national shit where they got stuff. It never happened. You see what I'm saying? So my point here is, they don't give you a biography.